Hello, thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio placements. Happy season, Scorpio. Feel like this reading is going to be, I don't know, feeling big energies for this reading for you already. This is going to be a Phoenix rising reading. Scorpio new moon. We're going to take a look at during Scorpio season. Scorpio is all about transformation, right? It's the death card and the tarot. Transformation is a death and then the rebirth. The Phoenix, it's one of Scorpio symbols, burns itself up so that it can be born anew from ash. So what we are going to look at here is what is ending, and this isn't necessarily something that is just ending, like it's teetering off. Scorpio, as you know, intense emotions. Scorpio is a very passionate sign. You all are thought of as the honorary fire sign. So this is going to be something that you're ending. It feels like it's going up. It's kind of like a blaze of glory. This is a big ending. This is something that's going to be ended by being set on fire, destruction. But it's destroyed. It's a happiness, right? The Phoenix kind of dances in this fire while it burns, while it dies. So this is a joyful ending. So it's something that needs to happen so that you can transform. So we're going to look at this fiery ending. What is being reborn from these ashes? And then how is this transformation going to feel? That in-between stage where something has been burned down, but the birth from the ashes hasn't been done yet. So you can kind of look at this section over here as the ashes. All right, let's see, Scorpio. For Scorpio placements, what are they burning down? The Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. Alrighty, Scorpio. Well, you're done with young love. I think that's pretty accurate to say here. What's ending for you here? What is transforming is the love you accept, the love that you give, how you love, how you show up in romantic relationships specifically. I feel as if with the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords coming out here, you're done with some sort of heartbreak. It feels the Page of Cups is a young energy, right? Pages are young, sometimes thought of to be students. This is non-committal. Like the Page of Cups. It almost feels, Scorpio, like what you're setting on fire is the heartbreak that comes with young love. It's as if you're seeing that there's something that's just not meant for you anymore. It hasn't progressed. It hasn't transpired. It's been heartbreaking with the Three of Swords, right? There are situations that that are loving, but then also cause heartbreak and pain, grief and sorrow with the Three of Swords. There's a need to... The Three of Swords can be about looking at something logically, for me, needing to remove the heart from the equation. And it's interesting here because we have the heart on a fork, and then here, his brain is in the bucket. I think what you're setting on fire as well is using your... kind of like using both of those organs independently. There's something that has not been integrated for you when it comes to the head and the heart. There's an ending to that on a more, on a larger sense. But it also, Scorpio, feels like you are putting an end. There will be an ending too. Yeah, young love, heartbreak. It feels like this is a cycle that's gone around a few times to me with the Page of Cups, Three of Swords. But we'll see when we clarify. What is being reborn? The Two of Wands. Your desire. You're going to start feeling something from your heart again. Not that you weren't before, but there was an imbalance. One more for what is being, well, we got two. Okay. Scorpio. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups. What is being reborn? You are going to be, I feel like you're going to be feeling yourself during your season. What's being reborn is your passion. The Devil, possibly, being tempted to some bad habits, but I kind of see this as your passion, your desire, your physical desire being reborn here. The Seven of Cups, you're going to have lots of options, lots of choices. You're not going to be stuck in this energy. Like I said, this feels like something that's gone around and around. We'll see when we clarify if there's anything else, any information that can lead to if that is true or not. And how is this transformation feeling? This is the Ashes. Eight of Hazards. So I feel like you're going to feel fairly dedicated to this transition. It might cause you to have to do something. You are going to have to do things in another way. That's part of a transition. And that part might feel a little uncomfortable, but I feel you will be very dedicated to it. And we have Temperance coming out here. This is a rebalancing of your harmonious energy, your personal connection to the universe, to how the universe talks to you, how it protects you. You're going to be protected at this time during this transition. Nothing with Temperance coming out here and the Eight of Hazards. I feel that there's also a message here that there's an energy, whether you'd like to call them guardian angels, ancestors from the past that are watching over you, but there's something that is keeping you safe. There's an energy that's very dedicated also to keeping you safe during your transition, because there is a risk that, and I feel this energy is kind of here because we have the Devil. You could be tempted during this rebirth. What's being reborn are some old vices coming back into your life. I feel, Scorpio, that there's a bit of a test here, because you are going to have lots of options. Kind of like, are you going to go back to the past? We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck and Judgment underneath that. So water energy with the High Priestess, and Judgment is your energy. The Knight of Cups, more water. The Knight of Cups, interesting. Because I very much am getting a feeling that this has to do with young love and you being kind of immature, non-committal, dreamy energy. This Page of Cups could be someone, or just represent projects, creative endeavors, friendships, possibly even that just never got off the ground. They were just ideas with the Page of Cups. There might have been offers made, but it didn't go any farther than one or two offers. Let's see. With this Page of Cups, what is this Page of Cups energy for what Scorpio is burning down? Scorpio is setting on fire. Page of Cups, please. The Empress. Could have to do with a child. Some of you, wow, there's your energy again, Judgment. Some of you are making a judgment call to end a relationship that has to do with a child, to set it free, burn it down. It's no longer serving you anymore. This could be a romantic relationship. Someone has a child. Someone could be pregnant as well. If there's pregnancy involved here, Scorpio, I feel like what's being burned down is not necessarily the relationship, but this phase what's happening, if this message resonates for you, and if there is a pregnancy involved, what's happening is that the next stage of your life is naturally happening because of the pregnancy itself. So what's burning down is that young immature love, because it's like that's not going to be an option anymore. You're going to have to step into a responsible role. So there is a natural maturation of love and emotion here. Now we're going to see what this Three of Swords is, because this could have to do with a situation that, well, even if there's, a child coming, could be some heartbreak and pain, maybe a need to look at something more logically, or you're putting in. All right, let's see. Let's look, Scorpio. What do we have for the Three of Swords? Three of Swords, please, for Scorpio placements. The Two of Pentacles. It's burning down. Anything else for the Three of Swords? No. The bottom of the deck is your energy here, Scorpio. Death. So we have the Two of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. It feels like there's an end to some energy that is... I almost feel like you're making a decision to not be heartbroken anymore. It's almost, Scorpio, like you are just making this decision. I am not going to feel grief or pain any longer, and so you're just setting it on fire. You're deciding to be rid of those feelings as well as thoughts. I wonder if there's something, let's clarify this middle row here, because it's feeling now like there's something that you're going to have to address in a practical way. That's part of what's being reborn. So we do have the High Priestess down here at the bottom. There's been a lot of potential thinking. The High Priestess is you're using your intuition, being in touch with the universe, but not... Right? It's being in touch with the universe. I see the High Priestess as someone who has a conversation with the universe often, but is not looking at things in a practical way. I sense that there is a rebirth of something practical as opposed to spiritual and uncertain, unclear. Let's see, what's this Two of Wands? Because I feel your desire, your want to take a risk is being reborn. Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands. Okay. The Hanged Man. Eight of Wands. Oh, wow. Got a lot of cards here. Okay. Wands. You're using, all right, so what's being reborn, you're using this knowledge, because you've become enlightened to something. What you're burning down, this young love, this pain, that I feel was once, for some of you, which this isn't a child coming in, this is a love that was once very creative. You created something with this person. It's like you and this person, or multiple people, it could be, friendships, but it feels like you and someone did come together and created love. It's something that the two of you began to nurture together, but it was just the beginning. And it's like it never moved past the beginning. And I am feeling like this Judgment card is you realizing that you want more than just the beginning. So this Two of Wands, what's being reborn is your passion, Scorpio. And I feel like the Hangman is coming out to say you are enlightened. There's been, right, she has the sun rising, like it looks like it is here anyway, behind her head. And the Eight of Wands is telling me, I think it's you're done waiting. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, you're looking really good, very attractive, very stable, very focused, calm, and very successful. And look at that. We've got the Knight. Look at the Knight of Cups again at the bottom with the Two of Cups. It looks like there is love here, or you want a love to progress. And what, setting something on fire doesn't necessarily mean killing it, right? Because the phoenix is reborn. So this could be the end of a cycle when it comes to a relationship, the end of a immature, and it's going to something more committed. But let's see, with the Devil. The Devil. Because the Eight of Hazards here in Temperance, this transition feels like hard work, but it feels balanced. So it feels like something is coming back into balance for you during your, okay, we have two here, the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands with the Devil. Okay, so your passion is being reborn because you've been holding yourself back from from what you want for quite some time, Scorpio. You've been in a mode of conservation, you've been reserving, you've been saving your money, saving your finances, and you know this was the right thing to do. You had a deep knowing, you defended this choice. I feel like part of this Devil energy here, honestly, are people trying to tempt you away from if you've had in the past people that have tried to, you're on a path and you're trying to save your money, but there are friends that are tempting you to spend it. And I don't mean in a malicious way. It's like, let's go out on Friday night, but you know that you're going to spend, I don't know, $70 or $100 on food and drinks. And you know that you're trying to save your money because you have goals. You do here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands want to be successful. So I feel like what's being reborn is some sort of temptation that you're going to have to kind of say no. But on the other side, I do think this Devil card came out to say what's being reborn is part of your kind of devilish energy. You're going to, I feel like there's a playfulness too, I'm feeling, that's being reborn in you. There's something hasn't been fun for a while. That's what's being set on fire. Seven of Cups. Here are your options. I think this is a relationship, whether it's a new relationship or something. You can't make it up, Scorpio. I think this is a relationship, and the Lovers comes out. So I think this is a relationship. I think that the universe does too. How funny. Yeah, see, you're gonna have a choice. You're gonna have lots of choices. You're looking very good here, Scorpio. Very attractive. People are sending you lots of messages. You are going to go from if you haven't been receiving communication lately from people, or I don't know, things have been stagnant, that will be changing because of how you look, because of how successful that you are. You're going to be receiving lots of communication. Let's get one more for this Seven of Cups. One more, two more. Anything else? There we go. The Wheel. Wheel of Fortune. You're going to make the right decision. This could be with Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune coming out. And there's you at the bottom of the deck again. This could be someone coming back around. It's as if you're setting on fire the old version of you and someone else. Or this could be you setting on fire the way that you love. You want something more mature, and so you're going to just kind of destroy what doesn't lead to a mature love. mature emotions, something maturing and progressing. But Judgment and the Wheel coming out, this could be someone from your past that's coming back around, that's an option again. They're very tempting. Like I said, this could be a challenge. This could be a test in the middle here, Scorpio. You will be the one that knows. Are you going to repeat the same pattern with someone? Now, just because if it is someone coming back from the past, you just it doesn't mean you need to repeat the same pattern with that person, right? Like I said, you're getting rid of the way that you behave and act that brings in this kind of young love. By you moving differently, this person, if this is someone coming back from the past, this person, it could be a different relationship. Because if it's someone from the past, they're probably a little different now too, if they've changed, grown, matured. But there's love here. That's what's being reborn. I saw it with the devil. It's a passion. I'm really not seeing that devil as a negative here. I feel like there's something that you need to address. There's a need to address something when it comes to your physical desires, your physical body. We have 666 here as well. You could be seeing 666. Make sure you stay healthy during your season as well. Okay, let's see. What's this 8 of... Wow, that jumped in and jumped back out. I'm going to take it. Curious to see what that was. This 8 of Hazards is patience, hard work, dedication. In this deck, it is a slight focus and shift. It's a shift in how you're doing things, working in a slightly different way. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. Scorpio, this reading has everything to do with love and relationships. It looks like that's what's going to be a key during your season, during this moon cycle. Wow, you're at the bottom of the deck again. You keep appearing in this reading, Scorpio. I see you. You're here. Ace of Cups, 8 of Hazards. This transition's going to feel good. You're going to be... I feel there's a patience when it comes to loving yourself and loving others, but I feel this transformation is slowly opening your heart space again. During this rebirth, I feel like you could actually literally feel it in your heart, like in your chest. When I say, because the 6th house can be sometimes health, and we have the 3 sixes here, so be mindful of your health. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, I'm not saying you're gonna have chest pains or anything, but I feel like something with your chest is very significant. I feel that heart chakra is going to be, something is expanding inside of you. Be patient. I feel this during this transition, you're also going to be experiencing and experimenting with new ways to show yourself love. Okay, this Temperance card. Thing is balancing out. You're going to be very magical at this time as well with the Temperance card. Not only are you protected, but you yourself are creating some sort of magic, possibly with your words, because we have Justice and the King of Swords, both air signs. You're going to have a mental clarity. Okay, remember when I said in the beginning that your head, the brain, and the heart have not been connected? You've been using one or the other. This is your integration here. Temperance is alchemizing, taking 2 elements and bringing them together to create a third energy. Your third energy is your head and your heart speaking at the same time. Your heart being one energy, your head being that second energy, and when they come together, they're not coming together as one. They're both so strong that they create something else entirely. That is what is happening. That's what you're going to be experiencing. This transformation is going to be quite beautiful, Scorpio, because you are so mentally clear. There's such a mental clarity and balance that comes in, an equal exchange of energy, not only between you and the universe, but between you and other people. And that has to do with you shifting how you behave. You're asking for more mature love, more pure intention love to come in, I feel like that is what will happen. Even with this devil energy right smack dab in the middle of your reading. Yes, it's a lesson, but it's also a necessary energy. It feels, there's something that feels reviving about it. It feels like you're getting your groove back, Scorpio. Maybe it's been gone for a little while. Right? We've got a bunch of twos coming out there. Well, we have a lot of twos here too. We have Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, Justice, all twos. The Two of Wands. So you will have to make a decision. There's going to be a decision that needs to be made. But this is a time of self-reflection in general. I think the decision will... I think this decision won't be very difficult for you to make because everything seems so balanced, really. This temperance and justice coming out together, I really love that. It's just so, it feels so even. And the King of Swords tells me that you can see that you're thinking very logically, from a logically very mature and authoritative place, but love is feeling brand new. But not immature. All right, we're going to look, Scorpio, at where the veil is being lowered as we approach Halloween. We're almost there on the 31st. What is Scorpio seeing? What is Spirit? What is the other side? I'm trying to show Scorpio the sun. Something bright. Shining a light on... I feel that there's something about optimism here. That you might be feeling more optimistic. There's that Four of Pentacles again. There is a need to conserve. There is a need to hold back. I almost feel like this Four of Pentacles is coming out as a warning to just say, Scorpio, I know that you're feeling really good and you're looking really good and you have lots of options when it comes to love, lovers, possibly someone coming back, but don't go too overboard. I feel like that's the message here, because I almost feel like this Page of Cups is almost like, it's immature. It's not really reading energies. The Page of Cups, it's a child. There's something about wanting a lot of attention here. Hold something back. Reserve. Don't go full, like full bore into a temptation. Even if the person if they look so good that it's like too good to be true. Listen to that. It doesn't mean you need to move away from the person, but I do feel like it will be a sign that you do need to pull back your energy just a little bit, just to see if they give energy back. Because that's what the Justice energy is, right? You give a little, they give some. It's equal reciprocation. It's paying attention to kind of the natural law when it comes to energy. So where the veil is being lowered, you're feeling, I feel like you are sensing your need to conserve and reserve things, but I don't know if you know why, but I feel like that is why, because we've got this devil energy here. And then we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think you're kind of seeing relationships, friendships, partnerships that might have taken advantage of your very generous nature, Scorpio. I feel like that's where a veil is being lowered there. All right. I really hope this reading resonated. I really hope it helped you, Scorpio, offered some guidance, insight. Like and subscribe. If it did, let me know in the comments. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your next reading. Take care.